Hey guys, welcome back. In this video I'll be showing you the process I went through to replace the headlights, and specifically that this is possible without removing your ARB bumper. So all this was triggered when both headlight bulbs blew. I figured even if I bought new higher performance bulbs, I'd still probably get a lousy result because the housings are really hazy, as you can tell. I decided to replace my headlights with a pair from Amazon along with the bulbs to get some better light output. Now that you've seen the before and afters, let's get right into it. All you're going to need to get this done is some basic tools. A wrench and a socket set along with a screwdriver will do. Teardown was really simple. First, take off the front grille. You have 2 clips and 2 screws to remove at the top. There's an additional 2 clips that attach the grille to the headlights, and you're just going to have to pull up firmly and those will pop off. Just make sure you don't lose those. I have some floodlights on my bumper that I've wired through the grille. You'll see me unplug those here, but you likely won't have to worry about any wires. With the grille removed, you can start prepping the headlight for removal. For the pre-facelifted second gens like mine, you'll need to remove the little plastic cover that's under the headlight. That's held on with a clip, and it also latches onto the headlight from under it. In my case, I could easily reach behind my steel bumper and wiggle it out. Here's a quick picture of how it latches to the bottom of the headlight. Now to loosen up the headlight, you're going to need to remove the 2 screws at the top, 1 screw just below the turn signal, and a bolt that attaches to the headlight from the side of the truck. Don't forget to unplug the wired connections on the back, and at this point your headlight housing should be loose and ready to come out. I try to trim this down and speed it up so you don't have to see me struggle too much here. If you have an ARB bumper like me, I'll tell you that you can definitely get the light out without taking the bumper off, but you really need to tug and twist and find the right alignment to do it. Maneuvering the headlight out was much easier after I was able to get that little plastic foot out and above the bumper. My truck also has a supercharger, and as part of that installation I had to route some coolant hoses just behind the headlight, which robbed me of precious wiggle room. So I'd expect you might have an easier time finding the right alignment and maneuvering the headlight without those hoses. You'll see me almost twist the headlight upside down as I get it out. This seems to be the only way to do it. I also captured that maneuver from a different angle on the passenger side so you can check it out. Here's the side-by-side of the OEM and the new Amazon headlights. Pretty big difference, right? Installation of the new headlights went fairly smooth. Just be careful not to scratch the headlight lens too much on the pointy end of the fender. Once you have it in place, reinstall the bolts, screws, and clips. You may want to wait to tighten everything down just until you get most of it staged up. I found that these headlights needed to be pushed a little to the center to make sure the clips lined up when I went to reinstall the grille. If you're looking for replacement headlights for your second gen Tacoma, you have a few options to choose from out there on the market. While some of them look pretty good, I went with the straightforward plug-and-play replacement that kept the same stock headlight design, just blacked out. You could easily spend like $300 or $400 on some nice headlights, but at the end of the day I didn't want to pay that much, only to find out that I didn't like the look of the truck. While you watch this headlight go back in, I'll share some final thoughts with you. The quality of the headlights seemed okay. The plastic headlight housing felt a little flimsier than the OEM housing, but I'm not kidding myself here. For $130, I'll live with it. Like I said before, the fitment may be slightly off over the OEM headlights due to the fact that I had to force them a little towards the middle in order to get the clips from the grille to line up on the headlights. Overall though, I think they really freshened up the look of the front of the truck as compared to the tired looking OEM headlights. Thanks for sticking around and watching the video. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below. We'll wrap this one up with some video of me testing out the new headlights. Catch you next time.